Hi, and welcome to my home. Thank you for house sitting for me. I will be home by noon tomorrow, and I've thus written down a few rules for you to follow while you are here. Rule 1. Make sure the house stays clean. Pick up any mess you find and keep everything in check. Rule 2. Water my plants. They must be watered once daily at 9 a.m. on the dot. Use the water cup I have provided and fill it to the line. No more, no less. Rule 3. Do not interfere with the salt lines at each window and back door. I'm serious, just leave them. Rule 4. Every time you pass a mirror, make sure to wave. The reflection appreciates it. Rule 5. Do not go into the room at the far end of the upper level of the house. That is Caitlin's. She usually pops by every now and then and values her privacy. I suggest leaving a note on the door that you are here so as to not alarm her. If you see her out of the corner of your eye, don't be scared. It will hurt her feelings and she will not want to help you. Rule 6. If at any point during the day you feel like someone is breathing down your neck or you are being watched, ignore it. Seer is curious at these hours. Rule 7. Cover every mirror before you go to bed, but make sure to say goodnight. It's only polite. Rule 8. You must be in your room by 8 p.m. and can only keep a light on or the TV on until 9:30. Make as little noise past those hours as possible. Rule 9. If there is a single knock on the door and someone claiming to be Caitlin, call back with your name and kindly explain why you are there. Do not open the door. If there is more than one knock, say nothing, pretend to be asleep. That is not Caitlin. Rule 10. There are 3 possible visitors you may have between the hours of 10 and 12. I will now explain how to deal with each. Minnie. I call her this because she is basically a mini version of Caitlin. She usually shows up around 10 and will call through the door referring to you as Mommy. Do not fear her and let her in. She is your best bet to survive, especially if you've broken a previous rule. Light. Light usually stays from between 11 to 11:40. He hides in the darkest corner of the room, with only his glowing eyes visible. When they are green, look at him and do not look away. You can blink, but he prefers if you don't. They will momentarily shift to yellow, at which point you need to quickly look away before they change to red. Do not make eye contact at this time. The game will continue for the entire period of time, after which he will congratulate you, then leave. False. False shows up at 12 and will impersonate one of the others. The only way to tell it apart from the others is by the time it appears. Make loud noises and eventually you will scare it away. If it tries to show up again, pretend to be asleep. It will lose interest. Rule 11. By 1 you may start to hear screaming coming from either outside your door or outside the window. Ignore it. That is the time Seer tends to feed. Once it stops, go out and make sure all the mirrors are covered, and recover any that aren't. If none are uncovered, call for Minnie. She can handle Seer for you. If she is not there tonight, run to Caitlin's room and hope she answers. Rule 12. If on your way back you hear anything following you, rush back to your room and lock the door. Grab the mirror from the closet and put it in front of the door, the mirror facing it. If, however, Minnie is with you tonight, call for her. She knows how to handle the souls of the mirror. Rule 13. You are safe for the night, so you may try to sleep now. Please wish Minnie good night and thank her if she is there. Rule 14. When you wake up, clean the room you slept in and leave it by 8:15, especially if you are in Caitlin's room. Be sure to wish her a good morning. Rule 15. Uncover all the mirrors and wish your reflection good morning. Follow rules 1 to 4 until I get home. I suggest keeping this list with you if you have a bad memory, but don't read it when in the company of the others. They may get offended. If you are not up for this task, continue reading. If you do not intend to leave, do not read the following. Seer will think you are leaving him. You must quickly grab the salt attached to the back of this note and make a line at the front door once you leave. If you see a figure out of the corner of your eye once you get into the car, there's nothing more I can do for you, and you only have a minute left. Seer does not like guests who leave.